Soldiers Memorial Military Museum in the heart of St. Louis has served a three-part mission since its opening in 1938. First, as a museum that hosts exhibits and programs that share the history of St. Louis in service. Second, as a unifying place for St. Louis to gather, remember, and memorialize those we have lost in service. And finally, as a place that supports our active military and our veterans.
Today, we will hear from the co-chairs of this year's Stand Down event.
So my name is Christopher Mendez, and I'm the chair for the Veterans Leadership Committee for the Greater St. Louis area. And I am also the director for the grant per diem programs for the St. Patrick's Center in downtown St. Louis.
My name is Alma Betts. I am a case manager at St. Patrick's Center with the GPD program. I was working with Chris and he introduced me to the Veteran Leadership Program, and that's how I became a part of the Stand Down.
My name is Ashley Norton. I am the lead outreach case manager at Veterans Community Project. I am also the chair of the Mental Health Collaborative for the Kauffman Fund, and most recently I was the co-chair for the Stand Up, Stand Down event.
Can you tell us more about what a Stand Down event is?
A Stand Down event is a community event that takes place annually. And at this annual event, we're assisting veterans that are experiencing homelessness, at risk of becoming unhoused, or are just in need of services.
This year we focused on housing resources, employment resources, and mental health resources. But really the overall goal is to have a day for veteran resources, whatever that may be.
What takes place during the event? What types of resources were available to the veterans who attended?
During the event, volunteers, employment navigators, medical service providers, housing coordinators, and multiple organizations throughout the St. Louis region came together to assist these veterans and provide them with an abundance of resources, as we call it, wraparound resources to assist veterans from all aspects of what they're experiencing.
Some of the resources that were available at the Stand Down were vendors who assisted with housing navigations. They also had employment, a lot of employment vendors. The vendors were assisting with on-the-spot interviews and filling out, completing applications. There were benefits from the VA to assist with benefits as far as medical and finance, compensation, mental health. There were multiple in each range.
How many veterans did this year's event serve? What were some of the highlights for you?
There was 168 veterans that were registered. So that's just veterans that had came to the table and had stated they're there for the event. So the actual number could actually be higher. It's definitely been increasing over the years. This is our second year doing it. And so hopefully next year we're able to come back and even have a wider presence for the veterans we serve.
The event, honestly, overall was really fun. It was a really great time. I loved just looking around and seeing all of the vets smiling and laughing and having a good time. But for me, the major highlight would be seeing some previous clients of mine that I haven't seen in roughly like 6 to 7 months. Getting able to see these veterans again and out in the community, and they're doing well, and they are trying to do things on their own. That's the best part to me.
Can you tell us more about your relationship with Soldiers Memorial Military Museum with respect to Stand Down and how that came to be?
So I took over as chair for the Veterans Leadership Committee back in March. And it was at that time that I'd really seen the involvement that we have with the Soldiers Memorial because of the compassion and everything that Soldiers Memorial does for the veteran community. It's easy to see why we would want to have such an event here at the Soldiers Memorial.
Do you know when the next Stand Down will be? Have you already begun to plan for it?
We actually just started planning the next Stand Up, Stand Down event today. As of right now, we are looking at the next event being Saturday, September 28th of 2024. We are just planning on making it even bigger and better and trying to increase those services that we had here and just try to keep growing.